Glorious day to you, my friends. Kaihika toro unoho tokurushaya ta'atara. They just chimed in, sorry. Welcome to day number 42 of being, blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. Nihakatara tata. Day number 42. And in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. But what's the question? Interestingly, unbound is what we're talking about. The answer, 42, to be unbound, to be limitless. So in this series being, for 144 days, we're going to be breathing, chanting, meditating, spending time with our inner being, seeing what insights it can share with us today. The imagery they gave me was we're spiraling up this great pyramid, to the edge of the matrix, poking our awareness through the hub of the Dharma chakra, using the Eye of Providence to gain a divine perspective on this reality. Since we're spiraling up, we're using a golden spiral, the Fibonacci sequence for the first 55 days. We're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. Om, the primordial sound of the universe. Mani, jewel. It's also Ma and Ni, this Ma, this letting go, this settling in, this grounding. And this Ni, this allowing, Niyaraska and inviting, Niyarasko otoryochugu. That's how we shine our jewel. This Mani, Nitakarasa atata Padme, the lotus, Niyarecha atara, the lotus of Sahasrara. Each of the chakras can also be called Padmes, Niyarata atara Padmas, Niyarashaheko orohotoro shahawati. Hum. I am, we are, the union of the jewel and the lotus. We are this brilliance and the petals of receptivity. We're going to chant Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times using the Mala of Joy, where we break up the 108 seeds into 9 groups of 12. And each of these 9 groups represents one of the chakras in our Merkaba. Starting off at the bottom of our Merkaba is Vasundhara. We talked about her yesterday. Vasu, wealth. Niyaraska atakarya. Where, this is exactly the question or the invitation during these first 55 days, is where are our roots, our nourishment? Where are we getting our nourishment? Are we getting our nourishment from this physicality? Or are we getting nourishment from spirit, from our source within? As we loosen the attachments of our roots into this physicality, we can place more roots into spirit, our heart center, into consciousness, into awareness. And we can practice awareness. When someone else is talking, why don't we give them the respect and listen and not attach to, we can converse with them, but we don't have to take the feelings that they're projecting and put them inside. We can feel them, we can empathize with them, We can sympathize, but do we need to take on that energy? Do we have to take it personally? It's a very difficult thing for us humans to do, especially when they are talking about us. But if we can remain in awareness, if we can observe, if we can be objective, maybe we'll actually be successful in listening instead of paying attention to all this hurt that we just shined light on. I need a hug now. We all go through this. I'm making fun of myself as well as everybody. Some of my handy-dandy canned phrases, that's an interesting viewpoint. I don't have to attach anymore. I can see it as a viewpoint, and I can see it as theirs. It's not about me. My job is to listen at that point. Do I really care about what they're expressing? Are they expressing something about our relationship? When we have roots in awareness, which is simply just the gentle tuning of our vibration. That's it. To that of our joy, which leads us to our inner being, which leads us to this abundance, this vasu of vasumdara or vasundara. This na, allowing, inviting. This ma is the grounding and savoring. Niyarasa akatuta or shahisa akata. Si ukuturu urasanada. Well, we're certainly not going anywhere where we started. Arskahati karahaso utoryoto, unbound. This abundance is unbound. Niyaraska atoryoto. Interestingly, when we consume this food, this ana, from the Annamaya kosha, in this physicality, through our root system into Mother Earth, when we eat an apple, we consume the apple. The apple, unless you eat the whole core, we throw it away. And then these calories get dispersed in our body and it gets passed out in waste. But the best part about our roots in spirit, that consumable is used up. When we have roots in spirit, when we're getting our nourishment from spirit, this is the infinite source of nourishment. We don't throw any of it out. We receive it and send it back out. And this fulfilling, sustaining, nourishing energy of joy and bliss and love is limitless, unbound. So this started today with one word, Ashiya. Little search, what is Ashiya? The first search came up with, it is the most prominent woman in Islam. She was the Pharaoh's wife, and she's the one who found Moses in the river and became the adoptive mother of Moses. After she saw the story goes, after she saw the miracles that Moses came back during Exodus to free his people, she became a believer, tying into the belief and the belief of God and the powers of God. Now, this God, although we can see God as outside, God is also inside. We're building a house to God, and one of the famous prayers for Ashiya is that she prayed to God to build her a home for God. Niaraska atakuryuto. This is what we're doing with this Brahma Vihara, this loving kindness, this equanimity, this harmony, upeksha, this Niraska aturu utuna arahasha ikatarieta. Can't remember the word right now. Huruskotura. Maitri. Niska atara adnana hotokura hasateta. Upeksha, harmony, equanimity. Everything's balanced. Kasihi kutura ukuruna, compassion. Nirasa utur yutotora. And mudita, joy. This joy, it's the foundation of the Brahma Vihara. Nirasa atura ushayatsuta. And Abraham Hicks says that whenever we're experiencing contrast, distress, anything, we're upset. It's simply our inner being stating to us, there's a different way of looking at this. And if we take a moment to ask our inner being, what is a better way to view this? What is it? What's the wisdom that you wish to share right now? Maybe it's to not take it personally and to actually listen. Because when they're talking, it's about them. When they are talking, it's about them. When we are talking, it's about us. We can engage in conversation, but we're trying to build affinity. We're trying to come together. So it seems that we're trying to come together. Everything is convergence or divergence. Everything is either bound or unbound. It's bound because you decide that it's bound. Just like Ashtavakra was talking about. If you think you're bound, you are. If you think you are free, you are free. We can use that wisdom in every one of our relationships, in every one, in our jobs, in our family, in our friends, in our loved ones. Does not matter. And even with strangers in the grocery store or the library or wherever. So Ashiya, besides wanting a child, who isn't overwhelmed with compassion? Maybe we get overwhelmed with anger as well. Who would put their baby in this reed raft and send it down the river? But she was praying for a baby, so she picks up the baby, compassionate, and through loving kindness, she raises this child as her own. Raises, teaches, loves, supports, nurtures, just like every mother does, and just like Vasundhara does, just like our heart does, just like God does. And any time that somebody starts talking about a judgmental God or a commanding God, I simply say, that's not the God that I know. And if they're open, I start talking about the God that I know. The God that's loving, that's compassionate, that's joyful, fair, balanced, respects free will, all accepting. And then I talk about times that I felt totally accepted, that I feel at home when I think of God, or when I meditate, when I'm sitting in the lotus of awareness. I am not alone. And being unbound really is just free will. We are not bound in any thought form. We are not bound in any situation. But we can. Holding dharana, holding that stream that we talked about yesterday, is basically binding us to this stream of consciousness. It's okay. Bound, unbound. Once we've sat in the lotus of awareness, we understand that each of these things are a thought and a choice. That I choose to continue this line of thought. I choose to continue this line of action. I choose to continue this line of speech. This line of creation. And when we're meditating using dharana, dhyana, this wisdom that comes from us holding a stream, the information, the value, the nourishment. Whether this nourishment is thought that pleases our conscious mind, everything is in the mind. And we are just drinking from the stream, like yesterday. And when we drink from a stream of consciousness, continuing it with focus, that is the samadhi. We are still dwelling in the lotus of awareness. We are just focused on one stream, which is okay. You and I are focused in the stream of who we think we are. This idea of individual, this idea of Will Mitchell. It's just a stream of thought. And experiencing the contrast is drinking from this stream and not believing we're receiving nourishment. But we can choose. And the holy fires are permission slip. Reiki is a permission slip. Choosing is a permission slip. Deciding is a permission slip. We decide. And the holy fire, when we call on the holy fire, it's the gentle reminder of the perfection of God, the perfection of the Brahma Vihara, the perfection of the self. When we dwell in this lotus of awareness, when we dwell in the peace, when we dwell in the satisfaction, the santosha, the abundance, the vasu, nirasu uchaya, kisaka arahanate koroho satatirata. And it is simple. We just breathe. And we just focus our awareness on our breath. And when our breath consumes our awareness, we are drinking from the stream of the consciousness of who we really are, which is nourishing, which is unbound. Don't take my word for it. Let us relax. And settle in. Maybe a few shimmies to get comfortable. This is easy. Let's keep keep it spiritually simple. Keeping it satisfyingly simple. As we begin to lengthen and deepen our breath, as we observe our breath, aware of the sound of our breath, aware of the difference of the sound on the in-breath aware of the difference in every breath. Feeling how it feels to breathe in. And feeling how it feels to breathe out. Noticing the subtle differences as we feel how it feels. Feeling the energy of the in-breath. And feeling the energy of the out-breath. Simply breathing. Now let us focus awareness on our heart center. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and brightens our already bright light. And this holy fire is the holy fire. And they both come from, they are the same. They come from the highest source of consciousness, which is your true, authentic self. Where there is no ego, there is no me, no individual, only the self. Where there's only unconditional love, unbounded love, which is total acceptance, unbounded acceptance. where it always respects free will. Let us take this already pure holy fire and move it down through the chakras, moving it into Mani Pura, purifying, purifying our ideas of inspiration, of will. Let us move this holy fire down into Svadhisthana, purifying, purifying our emotions, balancing our emotions, harmonizing our emotions, purifying our desires, whatever that means to you. It's not about right, it's not about wrong. This purification is simply alignment. Purifying our ideas of creativity, purifying our ideas of self, moving this holy fire down into Muladhara, the root chakra, purifying our ideas of stability, purifying our ideas of fear and doubt, purifying our ideas of gratitude, purifying, moving this holy fire down into Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, purifying our roots to nourishment, purifying our ideas of nourishment, of sustenance. Sending the holy fire through all of the roots into earth and of the roots into spirit. Down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, of those roots in this earth. Wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug. And bringing back her grounded love, which is simply the reminder that we are all one, that we are all spirit, that we are all awareness. And all these ideas of separation do not exist. That we are not made of this earth. The earth is not separate from consciousness. We are not made of the water, which is not separate from consciousness. We are not made of this fire, which is not separate from consciousness. We are not made of this air, which is not separate from consciousness. And we are not made of the space in between all these elements. And this space is not separate from consciousness. Bringing back her grounded energy, her grounded love, and her energy, unifying it upwards into Vasundhara, into our root system, unifying, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising up this unified energy into Muladhara, unifying with Muladhara, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising this unified consciousness and unifying with Svadhisthana. Harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising this unified consciousness and merging with, unifying with Mani Padme. Harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, ascending this unified collective consciousness into Anahata, unifying, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, and expanding this unified heart consciousness. Elevating this collective consciousness and unifying with Vishuddha, purifying our ideas of truth, of lies, of sound, of Akash. Purifying our words, our ideas of words. Unifying, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising this unified collective consciousness, expanding this unified collective consciousness, and elevating it, and merging and unifying with Anya, the third eye, purifying our intuition, purifying our ideas of intuition, purifying our ideas of insight, purifying our ideas of wisdom, purifying our ideas of jnana, purifying our ideas of separation, purifying our ideas of illusion and truth. Unifying, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, expanding this collective consciousness, ascending this unified collective consciousness into Sahasrara, the crown chakra, purifying our ideas of consciousness, purifying our ideas of attachment, purifying our ideas of adornment, decorating, changing what is, unifying, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, expanding our lotus of awareness, our unified lotus of awareness. Ascending this collective consciousness up into Vyapini, the soul star chakra, the goddess who is everywhere. Purifying our ideas of everything. Purifying our ideas of unity. Purifying our ideas of good and bad. Purifying our ideas of free will. Purifying our ideas of unconditional love. Purifying our ideas of separation. Unifying with everything. Harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, expanding awareness. All awareness is the holy fire. Everything in awareness is holy fire. Everything is perfect, just the way it is. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to remember. You are complete. You are enough. Inviting in and unifying with the ideas of Rita, time, order, difference, wisdom, comparison, truth, righteousness, alignment, inviting in and unifying with the ideas of Vikara, change, new inspired ideas, action, causation, causality, inviting inviting in and unifying with the ideas of Shrishti, creation, ideas, things, Hari, appearance, emanation, the invitation to start with Aum. Om stretched out into its three component sounds. Ah for the heart, Oo for the root, for the savoring. The invitation to chant Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times using the Mala of Joy. And the invitation to transition with Aum. after a few breaths on her own. The invitation to transition again with I Ying, which is simply aim with its stretched out into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, Ing for resonation with everything. The invitation to chant Om Ah Hung 36 times. Om, the wisdom, Ah, the emptiness, Hung, Hung, the unity, I am that, with the resonation of throughout the emptiness. And the invitation to close out with I Ying. A breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum.
Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om 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 Mani Padme Hum.
Inner breath in for home. Aum. And a breath in for aying. And a breath in to chant. And a breath in for Aing. Before coming out of meditation, the invitation is to connect to the angelic realm. The invitation is to simply ask one of your angels to step forward, to make themselves visible to your awareness. Whether you feel presence, whether you see, whether you hear, whether you just know. Feel. Feel the energy. Feel the message from your angel. Feel the acceptance. Feel the energy. Expressing gratitude to your angel. And stay in the energy as long as you like. And when you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the here and now, back to the present moment, back to the present room, wherever you are. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe shrug your shoulders. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Huturu ukushaya atara anahisaka aturu utarita. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 42 of being, blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. I almost said shine, which is why I chuckled. Stargate heart, illuminate your natural essence. I encourage you to journal Neorosko Utur Anatakarat Ita Asa as I straighten a leg. Arkanahis Akatur Utarat. Sutor Onahoraya. It doesn't matter what you journal about. Maybe the angelic experience. When I was on Mani Padme, my angel stepped forward. One of my angels. This is the angel of confidence. She stepped forward, shared with me her confidence in me, which is the universe's confidence in you. I instantaneously felt supported. Enough. Standing firm. Unbounded. Kasukuchiara hanata karase itura etarata. My ego thought it was interesting that it was Manipura, the fire chakra, willpower, desire. But still, whatever came up for you, write about it. Maybe your pen will start to flow with new information. Nitoro ukaya atare sanahitukura. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Shine on with, from, as your inner being. And make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Nitoro Harshkanahata Isa Atagaraha.